Ladies and gentlemen, it is your high guy, your fly guy, the truth from the booth, B.I. Double, and we are kicking things off with your World Tag Team Champions in action. Before the cameras went live, they were backstage on the Tron, said they will take on any team right now. This is a non-title match, but they are feeling themselves after last night's defense. And it is now time to pledge allegiance to violence. But who will answer the call? Plenty of teams here in HCW. Who is standing up to the tag team champions? Next, to kick off Mayhem. And I think they may come to regret this open challenge. We have not seen Bake and Iceman together in a very long time. The last time we did, they were tag team champions. And it looks like Run PGH might have that idea in mind one more time. Chippy Stacks in the building here with us. Well, in the feed, close enough. He might be backstage. Shh. Don't tell nobody. This is not what you want to pick up on an open challenge. Iceman and Bake, and it's going to be Iceman starting things off with Ace Bradley here. Yeah, he really does need to take off that coat. It is hot as hell. Iceman starts things off with a neck breaker. Andrew Stevens still looks shocked that this is who answered the call. I'm sure he was thinking maybe the Gatekeepers. They haven't been seen for a minute. That would have been good. No. Going against two of the greatest to ever do it as Iceman hits that neck snap. Goes opposite side, looking to pull Ace Bradley back to his feet. Just a snapmare him down again. Iceman in complete control of Ace Bradley right now. Now just making Ace think about it. Let Ace get to his feet naturally. And now it's Iceman who may regret the decision off that back body drop. Iceman with the reversal sends Bradley over the ropes, looking to bring him back in the hard way. But no, Ace with the reversal into the gourd buster. Iceman playing a little possum, hits the elbow, drive-by neck breaker, puts himself between Ace and Stevens. Bradley able to drop down into the fireman's carry. Yeah, that's just gross to think that that's a team. 29 world title reigns. Stop it. But they are going against a team that is on absolute fire right now as Iceman is placed on that top rope and the underappreciated just putting the absolute paws on him. That's a good old-fashioned clubbering. Now Ace choking the life out of Iceman. Ace Bradley has tagged out, needs to get on the opposite side of the ropes, and does. Andrew Stevens with that axe handle to the lower back. Iceman up over the shoulder with the arm breaker. Turns him around, snaps off the reverse DDT. Look to pull Stevens into Run PGH's corner. I guess I can call him that again. They haven't told me a new name. Of course, they didn't tell anybody anything except Chip, I guess. Because he said he knew it. Axe handle off the top, connects with the back of the neck of Andrew Stevens. The Beard and the Best is not a bad nickname. I dig it. Yeah, it's been a year. Go for that backbreaker. Stevens with the slip out now into a backbreaker of his own. Big right hand. Now into a Cobra clutch. Likes to hang on to that for the submission, but instead opts for the Russian leg sweep. Now it is Bake sent into the underappreciated quarter, but Bake with the reversal now. Trying to go for that snake eyes, but Stevens up and over the shoulders. Bake in a predicament right now, and as I said, underappreciated, may not have expected two of the greatest ever do it to answer the challenge, but they are arguably the best team right now and maybe tag team of the year as Andrew Stevens gets caught with a Bake crusher. Had an incredible match last night at beating the odds against the movement. But the underappreciated in the middle of their second world title reign standing tall. Stevens sent into the corner. Time for a double team now. And that's not where you want to be. Bake, package pile driver. Rolls Stevens through to Iceman with the brain buster. Iceman picks the ankle, rolls through, tries to snap that left knee. Now going to work on the arm, picking apart different parts of the body. Iceman now puts Stevens back in the corner. Another quick tag. Stevens is sent off the ropes. And that patented Bake and Iceman high-low, leaping clothesline spear combo. Iceman sets him up, Bake there to knock him down. Drops him throat first across that top rope, and even though it's been a year, they are working like a well-oiled machine here. Steel City Lariat. Glancing blow. Did not get all of that. Kind of skipped off the shoulder, caught him on the top of the head. That could prove to save Andrew Stevens as he takes Bake down with a quick hip toss. There's an axe handle. Runs through with that shoulder block. Bake goes for the line, ducks, flying clothesline off the ropes from Andrew Stevens. Bake not where he wants to be. Stevens with that forearm. Sends Bake out. Could be going old school. Heart attack from the underappreciated. I was always a big fan of the West End Werewolves. Blocks, goes low, but Ace Bradley right there. No, Bake reverses himself out of the neck breaker. Looking to pull Bradley up and over with the vertical suplex. Iceman did shave his beard. He's got a little something there. Steel City Savages, I like it, but Bradley will not like that. Man, get out of here. Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Ace Bradley able to kick out at 2. Ace ducks under fireman's carry. Only reason he was able to kick out is he has not taken a lot of punishment. Andrew Stevens got the paws put on him, however. Bake gets snapmare down, kick right to the back. Ace looking to tag out here. Andrew Stevens brought back in. Bake dives in for the tag to Iceman. And Iceman runs in. Back elbow takes Stevens down. Forearm to drop him a second time. And an axe handle takes him down for the third. Iceman on fire right now. Iceman has him. And this is not a predicament you want to find yourself in. Ooh. Stevens able to arm drag his way out of it. Looked like Iceman was setting up a Lance guillotine. But instead, Iceman now caught. That tombstone drops him. Bake is down on the outside. And Andrew Stevens setting up that Cobra clutch. And as soon as Bake got up, Iceman tapped. The underappreciated proving their worth here. We take a look back at some of the highlights. And they executed to perfection. Knocked Bake off the apron, went for the Cobra clutch on Iceman. There it is, Iceman going Lance guillotine, but instead would get arm dragged into a tombstone, and the Cobra clutch would spell defeat for the reuniting of Iceman and Bake. But something tells me that is not the last we have seen of these two teams. Iceman and Bake want their spot back. As we get set for our next match of the evening. Yeah, neck wasn't looking so good. When it gets jammed on a tombstone and then immediately put in a Cobra clutch, something tells me it's a sandwich. But now, going back to the Beating the Odds Rumble, these were numbers 1 and 2. And I said how much I wanted to see it happen. Well, apparently I wasn't the only one. Because it is now happening. 1-on-1 Vic Pierre versus Steve Taylor. These two, as I said last night, know each other very well. They have had hundreds of matches over the years, but that doesn't mean that I don't want to see it again. It's Vic Pierre versus Steve Taylor next on Mayhem. One half of the gatekeepers. Vic Pierre making his way to the ring. And this will be a technical spectacle. Yeah, that's my new thing. Technical spectacle. Oh man, you remember Vic Pierre's rookie year? He was baby-faced, blonde hair, not a care in the world. Pierre stands ready for his opponent here tonight. And sudden death, Steve Taylor, here for action on Mayhem. Trying to make some more of that missed cutter money. Hey, I also thought they were a great tag team. The problem was Palmer was not ready for the spotlight. They worked very well together. The kid just had no killer instinct. If Pierre would have been working with this Travis Palmer, man. Man. And again, years will do that to you. He was inexperienced. Not to mention Vic was only about 2 years into the business at that point. And Steve ready here tonight. Oh no, it worked out in the long run. Pierre went on to form one half the greatest, arguably the greatest tag team of all time. They're top 3 in anybody's book. And a handshake. I knew we'd get it. You guys love competition, and we are going to get it here. As Pierre goes behind into the belly-to-back suplex to start things off. And a short Tyrian DDT. Waits for Steve to get to his feet. Dives off the second, misses the drop kick. Seems like we're back on, having slight audio issues there for a moment. Steve going off the second, misses that forearm. Vic back on his feet, but gets sent off the ropes. And a Thez press from Taylor, and I 100% agree. Steve Taylor is just underrated. The problem is, he's been on quite a losing streak this last 2 seasons. Can't win when it counts. I think that's half of his problem. As Pierre going to work on that arm. Steve Taylor being introduced intimately to that top turnbuckle. Taylor rolls through, runs in with the drop toe hold. As I said, folks, technical spectacle. Right hand from Taylor. Another one. This one drops Vic on the center shield. A stomp right to the jaw. Goes for that knee strike. Connects right on the ear. Hits him with that good old-fashioned Oklahoma Stampede. Now Taylor down for the cover, ref for the count. Short super kick levels Taylor. Pierre falls into the cover. I think I agree with you, Chip. Gets so good you get bored. Vic could be thinking about ending it here. Sends Steve off the ropes, drops him with the drop kick. Now begins the work on the leg. Pierre in control, short kicks to the ribs. Forearm into the Northern Lights, no bridge. I think he's picking his spots here as it looks like he's setting up. Steve might not like this. Double chicken wing. THC connects. into the cover, back press, leg hooked. And Steve Taylor able to kick out at 2.9. Going for the slam, but Steve able to roll over the shoulders. Snaps a reverse DDT. Goes low with the boot. Has him up, swings out into the cutter. Steve looking to end it, going for sudden death. Pierre not having it. European uppercut levels him. And that is going to do it. Steve Taylor taps out to the sharpshooter of Vic Pierre. And Stevie's dub no longer his own. It's a very slow sharpshooter. He makes you think about it. Same way I'm thinking about, I wish I had a new audio guy right now. Jesus. Better get this fixed in between these matches. And it's a strong damn sharpshooter too. As we move on from singles action to triple threat action. As Shane Wolf, who we have not seen for some time, did not realize how bad his injuries were. I was told he would only be gone a month. He's been gone about 3 or 4. But he makes his return in triple threat action against the Mexican Playboy Cesar Gonzalez and everybody's favorite Dave. No, they don't. The only way money changes hands is if Steve hits it, he gets it. If he gets it reversed, the guy in the ring gets it. Nobody in the back gets nothing. Why does Dave owe you $300? Oh, word? I don't speak Japanese, brother. As the Wolfman makes his return to an HCW ring. It has been some time. Our first ever Ultraviolet champion making his long-awaited return. Yeah, that seems about right. It's not wrestling or anime. We're not subscribing, though. Konnichiwa, bitches. I don't know if we can say what could have been just yet. He was sidelined of these first 3 seasons. Yeah, 2 seasons to injuries. He could go down as the Grant Hill of HCW. This man, however, never been injured. Always a constant. And the party has been brought to the HCW arena. I've never seen a more exciting atmosphere in this building than when Cesar Gonzalez comes through and everybody is on their feet dancing. Off snap. Showtime going triad wide here. As Dave makes his way into the HCW arena. You remember when Dave was just a young, nice guy? He's become kind of a dirtbag. That boy won Rookie of the Year and lost his whole mind. I remember us at a bar having a beer when you showed me the video of Dave. I still see big things in Dave's future. It's just this attitude might take him a little longer. Seems like he just doesn't care. Feels like he got the notoriety, that's all he needs. Shane Wolf, Cesar Gonzalez, Dave. Triple threat action live, and Gonzalez immediately slides out of the ring. And this is no disqualification, now has a chair. Dave able to get that chair out of his hands. He is a year in, he's held the hybrid title. Quick title reign. And Wolf with that diving uppercut drops Dave. Can't believe it was Gonzalez of all people to get the chair. You would think that would be Wolf's job. The Steel City Chariot knows no boundaries, brother. Gonzalez able to knee escape his way out of the suplex. Now forearm rocks Wolf. Goes low with the boot. Butterflies the arms into the suplex. You know, a lot of people say a lot of things about Cesar with the flashy entrance and the bright pink ring gear, but forget just how good he is bell to bell. Is Dave gonna roll out and catch himself a breather? Gonzalez up to the second, going for the splash. No water in the pool. Wolf out of the way. Dave was trying to go tilt-a-whirl, small package, but too close to the ropes. Dave up, was thinking something. Gonzalez tried to steal it. Tyrion DDT spikes Shane Wolf. Gonzalez playing to the crowd, but Dave senses him coming on the way back in. That Iceman reversal. And another Tyrion DDT. Dave trying to put heads through mats. Heads and beds. Go behind. Snap German from Dave. And Wolf dropped across that top turnbuckle. Dave now just mushing the face. And Shane Wolf gonna roll to the outside. Dave is kind of handling business right now, but he gets caught by Gonzalez right when I say that. Cesar ducks under, holds on for the neck breaker. Dave with the reversal. Walks right back into that front face lock. Now up and down with a Michinoku driver. Wolf comes in, turns him around. A little short elevation on that reverse DDT. It looks like Wolf was busted open. We have been in talks with the Risen. This is a fact. And a snap suplex there. Shane Wolf looks to make his first match back at W. Goes for the belly to belly, but gets his ears boxed. Dave is all over this thing. Short boot. Now Wolf set up on that middle rope. Dave just going to take the elevation, drop the knee to the chest. Cesar with eyes in the back of his head, plays possum, waits for Dave to come in, snap suplex into the turnbuckles. And Dave has Gonzalez up. Bull Dave. And immediately turns his attention to Wolf. Slides through, look at that, holds on for that pump handle. Dave is so damn good. Dave now off the second, leaping bulldog. Gonzalez rolls to the outside. Wolf pulls himself up with a back elbow though, looking to get it going. Snaps off the slam, off the ropes, floats through with that elbow drop into the cover. That kick caught him high across the shoulders. And another one, but that one seemed to just piss Dave off. Gets up. Looked like he was trying to that face plant to the knee. Oh, Gonzalez fights out of it as it looks like Wolf was trying to hit that back leg trip. But instead gets caught with a Uranagi from Gonzalez. Cesar kicks low, Shining Wizard rocks Dave. Down for the cover. Dave kicking out at 2, staying in this match. Goes for the drop kick, Dave out of the way. Snap suplex to Cesar. Wolf feeling it. He ducks the clothesline off the ropes. Flying clothesline. Gonzalez in the corner. Dave out of nowhere with the forearm. Dave rocks him. Now has Wolf up. Bull Dave into the cover. And not exactly the return Shane Wolf was looking for. As Dirtbag Dave picks up the victory. There's a Bull Dave on Gonzalez. Dave would then get rocked with a Shining Wizard. Wolf would come back in. The fight would continue. And right there, swing out Bull Dave. I mean, I'm calling him Dirtbag Dave. He can do with that what he wants. He's a dirtbag. Reminds me of a young Johnny Curtis. As we get set for our next match, and another one that we have seen a handful of times, but is always incredible. As Showtime looking to go one-on-one with the real deal Logan Neal. All the eyes of the world on this one. Two guys looking to build themselves back up to where they once were. Showtime. Neal. Next on Mayhem. Showtime, the first man out. The tweet before he breaks through Gorilla. Showtime, the only Triple Crown newcomer on this roster. Needs to win the Ultraviolet to make it a Grand Slam. All this in his first 3 years. And his opponent here tonight, the real deal Logan Neal. Arguably, in my opinion, Chip Stackworth's biggest signing. Chip synced it before anybody else. Showtime versus Logan Neal here on Mayhem. And a handshake, these two very good friends. One of the few men Showtime's cool with that isn't a goon. And he sidesteps that running European uppercut. He saw that coming a mile away. Up kick from Neal. This one going to be quick. Connects with the second. These two extremely fast, extremely technical. Showtime going to have that speed advantage. Neal is going to have the technical advantage, and Neal also looking to end it early. Deal breaker immediately into the cover, leg hooked. And Showtime kicks out at 2.9. Neal looking to go up top, something we don't see often. Showtime stands, won't like the view, diving elbow. Turns him around, drops Showtime, throat first across the top rope. Hooked in that cravat for the suplex. And immediately has him up. Shoryuken! Logan Neal hot about his spot in the Beating the Odds Rumble. Looking to make a statement here. A second deal breaker into the cover. It's a much more aggressive Logan Neal. And Showtime somehow staying in this match. Showtime ducks Wizard Special 2.0. Showtime suffered 2 deal breakers and still has enough energy to shuffle his feet. Now low off the ropes, Rana spike. Showtime trying to get a second win here. He's busted open but hits a pair of clotheslines, ducks one short super kick. Nice. And Showtime looking for payback, stops another super kick. Ducks under, rolls through, swings out, look at the Rana. Showtime's face is a bloody mess right now, but he's looking to end it. Shotgun boot connects right on the jaw. Showtime back press, leg hooked. And this time it's Logan Neal who's able to kick out at 2. Showtime with a backflip showing he's still in this thing. Couple of stomps to the back of the neck. Showtime thought he was in for a friendly match. This did not turn out friendly at all. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Showtime backflips into the spinning DDT. Look at the athleticism. Heel rolling to the outside, trying to get some reprieve behind the ropes. Showtime goes for the right. Neal stuffs it forearm, brings his way back in. Now has Showtime up, looking for a super Shoryuken. Going 3 for 3 here. He will not be denied. No, Showtime escapes the deal breaker with a short arm clothesline. Goes low with the boot. Swings out into the reverse DDT. And what a match here. Layout reverse DDT this time. Pop-up kick right under the jaw. Showtime thinking about it one more again. Shotgun boot. Levels Logan Neal, but not done. Showtime thinking side effect. Neal has him hooked. Cravat suplex one more time. Now high elevation on the knee drop right to that busted open forehead. And again, Shoryuken. Logan Neal is relentless here. Deal breaker into the cover. It took 3, but what a fight on both sides of this thing. There was a handshake at the beginning. I don't think anybody expected this. Showtime is a bloody mess. There's that beautiful reversal out of the deal breaker. Pop-up kick. And a shotgun boot, but for some reason Showtime did not go for the cover. May come to regret that decision. as we get set for our main event of the evening, the new HCW Women's Champion, Val Savage. And Liz said she wants a piece of the champ. So we are getting it here. Let us not forget that Val Savage took that Women's Championship from Liz. Liz wants payback. She goes one-on-one with the champ here in the main event of Mayhem. As the HCW Women's Champion makes her way in, but Liz not going to let it happen. Drop kick connects. Liz looking to get this thing started quick. Another drop kick. Savage on the way up. It's the step up enziguri. These two big problems in the past, looking like they're continuing. Savage hits that double stomp and a pair of kicks. Liz now looking to send her down. Yeah, that's definitely not a Liz move. Liz wants her spot back. A big forearm from the champ levels her. Savage making her way down the ramp. Liz follows up. Clothesline almost takes her head off. Savage breaks the grip, European uppercut. Spin kick to the gut. Flips out, swings out a cutter. And Savage in the ring, sits down, waits for Liz. It's back to her feet. Liz with a pop-up Rana. Liz feeling it. Savage finally able to get that cape off. Now maybe she can actually see. Liz whipped into the corner. Forearm shiver to the kidney, but Liz responds with a back elbow into the swinging neck breaker. Savage breaks the grip. European uppercut one more time. There's a cutter. And Miss Cutter Money hitting big tonight. She waits for Liz to get to her feet. Right hand rocks her. Goes for that diving seated senton. Liz tried to get out of the way but got clipped. Basement drop kick to the midsection. The champ making a statement. Tyrian DDT from Savage. Liz sweeps the leg like the Cobra Kai Dojo. Now back in this thing. Clothesline. There's a pair. Leg lariat drops the champion. And I agree, Chip. Said it once, I'm going to say it again. Steel City Harriet is not a Liz move. but I think she knows what she has to do. And she is proving it right here, right now. Cradle DDT. Into the cover, leg hooked. And Savage able to kick out at 2. I think Bacon Iceman have been getting in her ear about what she needs to do. She was playing a little too nice. Sometimes you got to take what's owed to you. Off the fireman's carry. Savage on the way back up. Clothesline puts Liz on the outside. Another double stomp right to the gut. Period DDT. She is very capable. I am a big fan of hers. But she is not a big fan of being dropped across that top rope as Liz down into another cover. Savage kicking out at 2. Stomp to the back of the champion as Liz goes up to that second rope. Connects with the splash. Driving the oxygen out of the body of Val. But Val able to snap off that low arm drag into a Tyrian DDT. Big right hand turns Liz around. Not gonna like the view. Ripcord knee strike. Savage spins low. Could be looking for that cutter one more time. This one in the ring. It's the only person who swings out the reverse for that cutter. Not gonna like it. Curb stomp. That's what won her the title the first time. As Savage falls into the cover, leg hooked. And Val picks up the victory. Liz already said she wants that title shot. Says there's nobody else ready. Does this change things since she lost? Or does this only anger her more for the future? As Liz was looking good until right at the end. She would get caught with that ripcord knee strike right here and melt like butter. A curb stomp later. And Val Savage stands tall in the main event of Mayhem. And that is going to do it for us, our second night in a row. But do not forget, we're doing 3. That's right. Throwdown will be tomorrow. The triple shot will finalize. So, for all the boys and girls in the back, everybody watching around the world and in this arena here tonight, for Liz, but more importantly, your HCW Women's Champion, Val Savage, I have been your high guy. Yes, indeed, your fly guy. The truth from the booth, B.I. Double, signing off. See you on Tuesday for Throwdown.